Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for all of your well wishes, your kind comments, and sending love for those of you that have emailed as well. It really does mean a lot. It's really kind of you. I'm already on the mend, and as of next week, you will see my mug on the camera again. So thank you for that. And for those of you that have expressed love for the new format, I will from time to time switch it up. Why not? With that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us, or should I say you, on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, for your key to the week, you have the Empress. What a beautiful card, right? Love, money, abundance, connection, the blessings of Venus, the Earth Mother herself. Whenever you see the Empress card, this always reminds me of the abundance that is available in any given moment. This reminds you to tap into the spirit or the energy of abundance. You know, the Empress is all about growth. I mean, if you look at that, right, this is the Earth Mother, Lady Venus holding on to a newborn baby. Underneath, you've got the corn, the apples, and the acorns. This is reminding us that the life has the potential to be fruitful at any point in time. At any moment, we have access to the universal streams of abundance. What is it that you want to create? What is where are your blessings to be found? You know, interestingly enough, Venus is in the sign of Taurus at the moment, which is offering a trine to your own energy, whether you're sun, moon or rising, which is beautiful, right? Because it's a harmonious energy flow. Tap into that this week. When Venus is in Taurus, she is at home. She's able to give all of her best and brightest blessings to your life in some way, shape or form, or whatever sector she is in your own chart. So use this to your advantage at this moment in time. The fact that you've got the Empress permeating everything, this week you're going to be looking at what is beautiful to you, what is abundance to you, how do you bring more of these things into your life, and how do you give birth to your ideas or projects. This is the time. This is a really good time for you to plant seeds of things, to really think about, right, what do I want to bring into the world? What do I want to create? What do I want more of in my life? What do I want to proliferate? And what am I prepared to plant in my own personal garden? So for your actions and your path ahead, you've got the Star card. Beautiful. This is really about your future. This is about you asking yourself this week, and maybe even having glimpses into your future. This could come through work. It could also, for a lot of you, come from somebody overseas. It does look like there's some sort of connection there. So if you work in any form of travel, I know at the moment you're probably shit scared because you're thinking, you know, I don't know how much more sort of my industry is going to be able to suffer before it gets really gnarly. This Star card suggests that there is hope, that things will definitely improve, and it really does, for me, suggest that there may be a different avenue for you to move into, or to maybe you decide to move into. It also suggests that there is some sort of connection that will come either through friends or through family that is going to be presented to you this week, and it might be something that you've considered but never actually moved ahead with. It does look like there's going to be some sort of support coming in this week, and it's very likely to come through a friend or a family member. The fact that this is in your actions and your path, this is about you saying to yourself, I'm not going to rely on luck, I'm going to rely on the connections that I have. For your communications and conversations, this week you are speaking your mind, you are bold, free, you are talking about all of the things that you might not normally. What I love most about this card, right, especially for you guys, is Capricorns, you guys tend to be a little bit more reserved, but you have this wickedly funny sense of humor. Like, when you know a Capricorn, like really know them, oh my gosh, their sense of humor is wickedly dark, very, very funny, and the wit is so sharp. What I love most about this card for you is it does suggest that this week you're able to say what you need to say, but you're able to get it across in a way that is it's almost like you're spilling the facts, but you're doing it in a way that doesn't make everybody feel like, oh crap, they're on the warpath. This does feel for me like a lot of you are either interacting with a boss or somebody in a position of authority. It does suggest as well that there's some sort of I want to say some sort of secret opportunity, and this might come through a friend, it might come through a colleague that you've worked with for a while. This is very likely to be a woman, right? Because you've got the Queen of Wands next to the Empress. So this is very likely this week that your opportunities or your support is coming through a woman that's in some sort of position of authority or power, or it's going to be somebody that has a lot of feminine energy. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. Do you see what I mean? So this could be a fire sign female. So she would be likely an Aries, a Leo, or a Taurus, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, things that I can tell you about this woman: she's very self-confident, very self-aware. The fact that she's got this next to the Empress, this person is physically either very beautiful or very aware of their own innate sensuality and sexuality. This is a great week. If you're in a partnership, if you're in a relationship, this is a great week to talk about your sex life, to talk about reinvigorating that aspect of your life. It could be a really fun flirty time for you and a partner, which is great. For those of you that are single, oh gosh, you've got just that this week, right? Use it to your advantage. For your money and materials, you've got the Ace of Cups. This is gorgeous. Money is looking great for you guys this week. I think this is the second time in the last 4 weeks that you've had this card in your money and materials. For those of you that have been waiting to hear about a house move or something to do with the home when it comes to money, finances, you've got really great news coming to you this week. For those of you that are looking to upsize a home or renovate a home, you've got the go ahead for it this week. For those of you that are looking to move or maybe exchange your home, you've got really great news. It does look like a lot of you are considering or planning either a long distance move or possibly even an international one. This seems to be coming up a lot for Capricorns, Aquarians, and I think it was Leos. It seems to be coming up for those three signs a lot recently. So I'm wondering what's kind of just mass sort of migrations going on. But yeah, money looks good this week. One thing that I will say to you, right, because your aces are new beginnings, fresh starts when it comes to your finances. And then you've got this Empress here. Whatever your idea is for either an online business or some sort of job change, this is a great week for you to get started. The energy is there for you to really start moving ahead with some of your long-term future plans. The energy is just there for it. And even though Mercury is not fully out of shadow, he is definitely direct and picking up speed with every single day. So finally, for your love and relations, wow, what a week, Capricorn. For those of you that are single, really feeling you are feeling your own oats. You don't even need anybody else present, right? Because you're looking great, you're feeling great. There's a beautiful energy to this, very alluring, very self-confident. This is just a real boost in how you feel, which is lovely. For those of you that are partnered, this bodes wonderfully for your relationship. Now, what I do need to kind of stress to all of you, whether you're male or female Capricorn, whether this is your sun, moon, or rising, the Ace of Cups right next to the Sun card, this is fertile energy, right? If you're looking to conceive, if you're looking to make babies, if you're, having all of those sorts of thoughts where you want to build on that sort of thing, this is a very, and I mean very fertile week. So if that's not what you want, this is a week for you to take precautions, whatever they may look like to you. This is a week to be really careful because that kind of fertile, productive energy is very high. When it comes to your familial relationships and connections, For those of you that have a fire sign woman in the family, she is about to have some amazing news that is going to bless you too. So this could be a mother, it could be a grandmother, it could be an aunt. This is really intriguing to me, because as many of you know, I have a lot of Capricorn energy around me in my family. So really interesting. This looks like a fantastic week. Money and materials looks fantastic. There's an overall beautiful feeling. These are just really gorgeous, very light cards. This is going to be a great week for you guys. Maximize on its potential, right? Sow them seeds, make that call, send that email, apply for that job, you know, go for that funding. You know, have that fun time if you want to make them babies. You know, it's just a great week all round. Whenever the sun card shows up, it's going to be a great week. Your fire sign female is likely to be either a Leo or an Aries. Whenever you see the sun coupled with the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, that's either somebody that is an Aries or somebody that's a Leo. It's very rarely that combination to me is a Sagittarian. So those are the people that you're looking out for this week. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.